There is a second way of changing the customization and the presentation of DocHopper, and that's using the different kind of previews, the 4 buttons right here that can change the way the information is displayed to you. Let's first concentrate on the last 3 of them. They all pertain to that area of the screen right here, where you have the meta information panel at the top and the browser at the bottom. If I click on the first of them 3, it's written when I hover with the mouse, show only meta information panel. Well, let's try that. What I see is that the whole content of the control is now taken by the meta information panel, and I do not see anymore the browser. If I choose the second button and leave my mouse for a few seconds hovering above it, it reads show only browser. So let's try this one. This time it's the other way around. The meta information panel disappears completely and the whole space of the control is taken by the browser. Of course, if I hover on the third button, it reads show meta information panel and browser. If I do that, I'm back to my normal configuration where at the top I have the meta information panel and at the bottom I have my browser. But there is a fourth button. It's actually the first of the 4 right here, and it reads change horizontal vertical presentation of the grid. You remember that the grid is that area of the screen at the center containing all the documents that are currently loaded through either a folders click or a search. So let's change the horizontal vertical presentation. What we see here is that the grid, which used to be vertical, has become horizontal, and that not only that, but it is also now displaying more columns. The columns dates, ratings, author, and category. This is actually a very interesting way of classifying and searching through various criteria. For example, if I click on dates, if I click on ratings, if I click on authors, the documents are reorganized according to the selected criteria. But you will immediately notice that the documents inside of the grid are actually first of all and always classified through their category. Now there might be some situation where this does not interest you and you would like to see all the documents with no category classification. If you want to suppress the category automatic classification, just go here at the upper left side of the grid and double click on this rectangle. Now all the documents appear with no previous classification through their category, and it's much easier to classify them by date, by ratings, or by author, or by category. This is a very straightforward process. If you want to go back to the usual presentation of the grid using the selection through the category, just double click once more in this rectangle. We are back to what we know. If you want to go back to a vertical presentation of the grid, just click here and we are back to what we know.